Hello and welcome back. If you're new, hello, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. Today is the last part 3 of the decluttering part 3, just in case you're wondering. I've decided this time to declutter my makeup brushes and my little sort of on top area, which has got some eyeliners on there and lip liners on there, and I also decluttered my nail polish. So very similar to the last time in regards to rules that applied, but for makeup brushes it's more about remembering which ones you use most frequently and getting rid of ones that are maybe old and have got hairs coming out of the top. So keep the ones that you use all the time, obviously. There you go, you learned something new today, people. Keep the ones you use all of the time. Get rid of anything that has got hairs coming out and is starting to come a bit loose in the ferrule, you know, in the barrel. And yeah, don't be holding on to things that you aren't going to use. That's generally all you need to apply to your makeup brushes. If things aren't washing well, if you've washed stuff and they're not holding their shape or they've become rough or textured, get rid of them. If you have makeup brushes that you keep that don't really do the job particularly well, get rid of them. I've managed to cull, well, a handful of brushes. I got rid of a handful. And kept quite a few more because I'm surprised at how, like, I went through them and I was like, oh yeah, I do use, and I've used that, and I actually use majority of my makeup brushes, as you can see, because most of them are dirty. I haven't washed my makeup brushes because there's no point. I'll wash my makeup brushes after I've decluttered and I'll get rid of anything, and then there's no point washing stuff I'm getting rid of. That was weird logic, right? Yep, very weird logic. But I actually do use a lot of my makeup brushes. One, because I'm kind of lazy and I don't want to wash my makeup brushes all of the time, and if I have a selection, I can just keep on doing my makeup and not wash them for like 2 weeks, you know, so it'll get to 2 weeks and I've run out of brushes. It's like, probably should wash that. So yeah, makeup brushes, that wasn't too hard to cull in the end. I'm keeping some powder brushes to one side. I'm not going to get rid of them, but I don't need them in my current collection because I don't have any powder foundation. However, they are particularly good brushes for powder foundation, so I'm going to keep them for now and then I'll reconsider in a while. When we got to eyeliners, basically the same rules applied as previously, which is I got rid of dupes, I got rid of anything that had dried up, and eyeliners that I forgot to include in all the cutaways were my gel liners. So I have a collection gel liner that's a nice sort of green aqua colour. I have my Maybelline black gel liner and the Rimmel black gel liner. These are the three I'm getting rid of. These are really old. Well, the Rimmel one's not that old, but it's not particularly great. I don't enjoy it at all. If you're going to get a black gel liner, get the Maybelline one. It rocks. This one I barely used a handful of times and it's been open quite a while, so I need to get rid of it. The only one I'm keeping is the NYX gel liner in teal, and I've used it a handful of times. You can see there's wee dents in it, or maybe you can't, but it's still within its keep by date and I haven't used it more often, and I need to, so I need to figure out a way to utilize it more. So those are the gel liners I got rid of. The eyeliners, I just got rid of ones that I haven't used or that I had dupes of as well. There's one I have still sealed and I've had that for the longest time. It's a brown liquid liner and I've just never ever used it. So I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm going to give it to a friend because it's still sealed and it should be fine. So I'm going to give that to a friend. Any of the other liners, if they are worth keeping, if they've still got a creamy texture, again I'm going to pass them on. You just need to sharpen them down and you can pass them on. Lip liners, same as the eyeliners. If they've dried up, some of them have actually dried up. It's a bit weird. They're getting chucked because even after a sharpen they weren't doing anything. That's something with checking. Check if you sharpen your liner, does it come back to life? If not, get rid of it. So sharpen some, none of them came back to life. Some I just never wear, like there's more brownie ones. I kind of just thought, not sure about them, I'll decide, because some I definitely do use more in winter. So cleared them out, that was really good, go team. And then the nail polishes. I have a large collection of nail polishes and I did actually find a few dupes in there. I know that some of them came from gift bags, but I definitely know I bought them. I bought dupes of stuff. That annoys me. That's a waste of money, people. You don't need nail polishes that are the same colour. I never understood buying dupes of products you already own. Well, I understand if you're doing a blog review and somebody asks you to, okay, fair enough. But if you're just out shopping like I was in this instance and I ended up buying polishes that are the same, stop that. So I've culled it right down. I've managed to get rid of quite a few of those. I'm quite pleased. Some of mine look funny because they've separated. I just turn them upside down again and they're fine. So I have them the right way up for a while, and then I turn them over after a month or two, and then I turn them, you know, I just keep rotating them so that they go back together again. But some of them have definitely died, so I've got rid of the ones that are dead, and I got rid of some decals and stuff that I just don't use. So I'm really pleased to have done this declutter before we leave Brighton, because it's going to drive me potty if I had to come back and deal with more than I really needed. And especially if we're going to be packing up, I want to make sure I've gotten rid of stuff I don't want to keep. There's no point keeping, there's no point packing and paying for storage for products that I'm going to chuck away. So that was quite successful. Well done team, go team for decluttering all the things. Yes, if you have been inspired, let me know. Loads of people are leaving messages going, yes, I should really start decluttering my makeup. Even if you have a small collection, you don't have to have a big collection of makeup to declutter. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot away on. Thanks a million for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please tell all your friends, and I will see you in the next video.